Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to something new. Today we are playing Pokemon XD, the direct sequel to Pokemon Coliseum. This is completely different. Like Coliseum, it does not have you collect all 8 gym badges, challenging the Pokemon League while stopping Team Galactic or something. This was in development before Diamond and Pearl came out, so we do not have the physical special split, but there is something a little bit like it. There is something like it. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Just know that this is before Diamond and Pearl. There are some Diamond and Pearl Pokemon in the game, but not a whole lot. It's like mainly a lot of the baby Pokemon are in the game that were added into Diamond and Pearl. None of the new evolutions are added in yet, unfortunately. As you can see, we got a Bonsly in that's Diamond and Pearl that evolves into Sudowoodo. And yes, Mountain Battle is also in the game. So if you want a reward in this game, you gotta do all 100 floors all over again. I know I haven't done that in Coliseum yet, but I plan to do that mainly when I get some downtime. But this time we are not actually playing as Wes. We are playing as a completely different guy named Michael. And here's the thing, there are wild Pokemon in this game, unlike in Coliseum. This game's a little bit more forgiving than Coliseum is, and we'll get into that a little bit later as well. And as you can see, Mirror B is also in this game. Let's fucking go. I would like to create a new save file. And let's immediately just jump right into the story. This boy's name is Michael, so that's what we're gonna name him. And he's from the only family in the entirety of the Aura region that has a normal name. Can you fucking believe it? There's a normal name in this fucking game for once. Nope, not in this game. Although this game is a lot more forgiving than Coliseum is. And obviously we'll be going over all that when we get into the game. And completely unrelated, we're getting into our first battle. And let me tell you, our starting Pokemon is a level 50 Salamence. Let that one sink in. We basically just won the game. Look at this dude. Oh yeah, go ahead and use Sludge Bomb. That ain't gonna do shit. Well, you actually got a critical hit off of it. And we're poisoned. But yeah, we start with a level 50 Salamence. Let me tell you something about Salamence in Generation 3. It was fucking tournament banned because it was so goddamn good. I would rather have a level 50 Salamence than pick my starter Pokemon. Are you kidding me? Alright, Michael, this will do for today. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Michael, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time you consider raising other Pokemon beside your Eevee? Well, unfortunately, I lied about the fact that our starter Pokemon is Salamence. We start with a level 10 Eevee. Serious Nature, gift from Michael's dad. Serious Nature, that is, I believe, neutral, yeah, and it is indeed. So that is a pretty good first Pokemon. It's got the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, Bite, Sand Attack, and call me biased, I think Eevee is a way cooler Pokemon to have starting off with Salamence, because as of this point, it can evolve into 5 different evolutions. The Sinnoh evolutions are in a game, but you can evolve it into Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, or Espeon. And there's legitimate usages for all of them. What do you say? Hello, Michael. Are you done with training for now? You must be tired. But seeing it like this, Michael, you've grown up to be a fine young lad. Michael, if only your father were here to see how much you've grown. Oh, I'm sorry. I promised that I wouldn't mention that. Please pay no mind. Hi, Michael. Have you finished training? Michael, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? You don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... oh yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Michael. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. Ah ha ha. I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Michael and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Michael, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Michael, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off to write this instant. So please, Sonny, can you go find Joey for me? Sure. Thank you. I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered too far, but just in case, check outside too. I'm sorry, Michael. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do it without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room, Michael. Go check it out. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use, Michael. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Alrighty, so we gotta make our way to our room. And good to see that same problem still persists in this game that was happening in Coliseum. It's Michael's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. Well, I'm gonna ignore that and open up this chest, and we get 3 potions. Pretty nice. And we got the PDA. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Trial its many features. By the way, Adon was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? Alrighty, so we know where to go. Unlike with Coliseum, this game does take a little bit to get off the ground. I mean, Coliseum does as well, but you're not a criminal syndicate. You're just a boy in a lab. Wow, you startled me. Oh, hi, it's you, Michael. It's me, Adon. What's up, Darkling? How's it going? You're looking for Jovi. We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's manor. She just left this poor guy under the table. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish he'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. What a jerk. Just left that fucking old ass. Where the fuck did you come from? Hi, Michael. The lounge is noisy, so I'm going to see what the commotion was about. The TV news just came on, so maybe something big happened. Let's go see, Michael. We bring you ONBS news. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatian port. There have been no reports of float SAM that have indicated the ship's sinking. The authorities appear mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are rumors that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokemon disappeared without a trace? Is that really possible? Finding it a little hard to believe. Or a little bit hard to swallow. God, my reading is terrible. You would think after playing all throughout Coliseum and reading, I would actually be able to read something, but no. Alrighty. If we go over here, we have ourselves an item box over here. Inside it, we got 2 antidotes. Pretty nice to have. One immediate change that's different is you can save right in the menu, unlike in Coliseum, where you had to go to the PC. That is different here. You can just save whenever. Anyway, let's make our way to Dr. Kaminko's manor. The peculiar manor that is home to the eccentric scientist Dr. Kaminko. Let's go, and Dolphin's having a little bit of trouble. But to be fair, it is running the game for the first time. Yeah, one thing. You have this big old yard. There's not a single hidden item in it. It's kind of weird. Halt. Wait, who goes there? You must be a burglar. Chauvin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chauvin is the name, and Chauvin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. Chauvin is the only assistant, so Chauvin has to be the #1 assistant. Well, we get into our first battle against Kaminko A. Chauvin. And he's sending out a Sunkern, which, by the way, Sunkern is the weakest Pokemon statistically. Even to the point where Magikarp has higher stats than it. And we're just going to go ahead and tackle. And Eevee is so cool, it does a backflip, then front flip, and then boom. And down goes Sunkern. Chobin lost. You've made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child, ergo the subject is not a burglar. Hey, I can be a child and a burglar if I want to. Haha, Chobin wishes he spoke up right away. Here, Michael, Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it. Big brother, you got lost, didn't you? No. There's no hiding stuff from Jovi because Jovi knows. This big house is Dr. Kaminko's. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines that, like they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come in too, big brother. And I'm gonna be real with you right here. I do not like Jovi. She's a lot more annoying than Chobin is. Michael, you're that girl's older brother. Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard to keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, Michael, you will have a look at Dr. Kaminko's inventions. You will, yes? Okay, this way please. Follow Chobin. Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of this inestimable Dr. Kaminko. Dr. Kaminko's inventions needs to be said that they're the #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Oh, why does Chobin know that they're #1 worldwide? That needs explaining. In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kaminko would invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. Our Dr. Kaminko, who is verily great, is inventing in that room over there. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jovi wants to know. See what I mean? She's just so annoying. Uh-oh. That girl is at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Dr. Kaminko's are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nabs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks this is superlative. Incredible, is it not? There's much more than that too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use this anytime you like. Let's take a look. Dr. Kaminko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The power draining a light bulb. At an ordinary glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it possibly gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Chobin thinks this is dazzling. Dr. Kamiko's the jet vacuum cleaner. Whatever it sucks out, it blows out of the rear using a powerful jet propulsion that sheds dust into fine particles. The more you vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. Chobin thinks this is splendorous. The power-saving refrigerator. If the purpose is to conserve power, you won't be making a mistake with this refrigerator. It's truly one of a kind. It's an ultra energy saver that usually stays off and only turns on when the sensor detects someone in front of it. Food goes bad right away, but no one knows why because the fridge is on when the door is open. Chobin thinks this is splendid. Dude, I love half of these fucking inventions. They're hilarious. The time cut recorder. It works with your video deck. When you're recording a TV program, this device ends up recording 5 minutes early. If you recorded a movie, you'll be at the best part, and suddenly the screen goes blank. I had to. Did you come from the Pokemon HQ lab? My name's Makan. I run the parts shop in Gation Port. How's the lab's director, Professor Crane, yes? Yes. You'd be so kind. Please tell the professor that the machine part he needed is ready, and that he should come get it any time. Listen, kid, we gotta go home. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a machine. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. See what I mean? She has, like, a bigger ego than half the people I fucking went to school with. And that's a weird place to store your Pokemon, just saying. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. Dear Michael, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. What was that? What is it? Email from the professor. He wants you to come home quickly. Jovi is worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right now. You see what I mean? She's so annoying. Thankfully, we don't have to put up with her for too long. The end is inside. Also, I do want to point out that she fucking crossed a river, went over, like, fucking, probably a couple miles worth of fucking terrain, just to get to this random guy's house in the middle of nowhere. And we had to get there by scooter. Oh, hi, Mommy, we're back. Oh, Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big Brother's lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi weren't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now saying he can't go home. Right, Big Brother? Oh, my. Jovi, you are such a brave and resourceful girl. So you yell at everyone else for fucking spoiling us, apparently, but yet you spoiled... whatever. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, the Dawn must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, we were in the middle of hide and seek. Okay, big brother, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Michael, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, Michael. Go see him right away, please. That we will do. Here's one thing. She left him for so long, he fell asleep, and then Joey's attempts at makeup became apparent. She drew on this guy's face as he was sleeping. Oh, Michael, welcome back. Were we going far away? Huh, the director? He just went downstairs a little while ago. Professor Crane did. You didn't bump into him? You actually need to speak to that guy to make Professor Crane appear. Hi there, Michael. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snag machine. Has the Don said anything to you about the snag machine? No. The snag machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Michael, will you help us? Sure. Okay, step inside, please. I should tell you, The snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainer. Michael, you've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They are to be pitied. We developed the snag machine to take back such modified Shadow Pokemon. Why this machine is needed now, I can explain later. But for now, I'd like you to test our snag machine. After all, you're the best trainer at this lab. The snag machine is inside this case. Try equipping it right away, please. Wow, it fits you perfectly, and it looks cool too, Michael. I'll also add a new feature to your PDA. It's called the Shadow Monitor. It lets you check data on the Shadow Pokemon you've encountered. Thank you, Aiden. That's it, Michael. That's spot on. From here on out, it will be a lot easier to just show you how it works in practice rather than trying to describe it. Let's go upstairs to the Battle Sim System Room. Whoops, how silly for me. I almost forgot to give you these. In order to use the snag machine, you need at least one Pokeball, so I'll give you these. We get 5 Pokeballs. Pokeballs aren't used in the Orit region, so we import them from another region. Okay, we're set. Let's hurry over to the director. Hey! Hey! What's going on? Who are you people? It's terrible, Michael. Some strange men came barging in and took off with the director. Okay, I guess we'll go see what's going on. At least, I mean, we are the best battler here. Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? Foo! I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Move it. We don't have any time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. You people, what are you? What is it, punk? You're gonna try and play hero and try to stop us? I don't show mercy to anyone, not even kids. We are challenged to a battle by Spy Naps. He sends out Teddy Ursa. Don't worry, my Eevee will fucking destroy this thing. What is that? Michael, the Aura Reader is responding. That's a Shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Michael. Hurry, throw a Pokeball at it. Well, I would like to weaken it. Michael, that's not it. Hurry up and throw a Pokeball. But he is going to make us just throw a Pokeball right away. Yeah, here's the thing about XC. From here on out, it's double battles. 2, 3, we got it. What was that? My Shadow Pokemon. Was it a snag? Thanks for almost 200 bucks, buddy. Appreciate it. Kid, what is that machine on your arm? Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move. I need to report this to headquarters, like, now. Oh yeah, this game is primarily double battles. And that truck totally looks like a shiny Genesect. Wow, they took the professor away. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. We've contacted the police and proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. Still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone again will again try making Shadow Pokemon. His prediction was on the mark. Michael, the Teddiursa you snagged probably isn't the only Shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purified Chamber is completed, we will be able to save many Shadow Pokemon. So if there was a third game, we'd be doing triple battles? No, it'd probably be double battles again. When the Purified Chamber is complete, we will be able to save many Shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists are on the line. Let's finish this project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check how the data is processing. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Teddiursa. It actually has an item for us. We get a burn heal. That is because Teddiursa has pickup for its ability. And unlike Colosseum, as you can see, Teddiursa has two moves here. Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist cuts the foe's evasiveness, and Shadow Blitz is a physical move. This is the precursor to the physical special split, as now there are different shadow moves, and these moves will either be physical or special, depending on what the move is. In this case, Shadow Blitz is a 40 power, 100 accurate move. It does not do recoil damage like in Colosseum. And I believe it has a higher chance of getting critical hits. The basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. Michael, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gationport? We've ordered a special machine part for the Purified Chamber from the parts shop. Gationport is due south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Jovi knows where the parts shop. It's right next door to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help everyone. No! Please! Please don't let her go. Jovi, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay, Jovi, you're a member of the lab staff too. You may go if you take Michael with you. God damn it! No. Dear, would you mind going with Jovi? Okay, Mommy. Big brother is Jovi's assistant. You have to listen to Jovi, Big brother. Off we go to Gationport. Michael, Jovi, both of you, be very careful, please. I'm counting on you two. Why'd you have to dump her on me, you son of a bitch? Anyway, to Gationport we go. Hey, Michael, Jovi, where are you two off? Where are you two off to? Jovi is on an important trip to Gationport. Big brother is Jovi's assistant. Huh? Michael is your assistant? You must be confident with such a good assistant, Jovi. Anyways, Michael, could we ask you to hold on to that snag machine and use it? There may be other Shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make the approaches to the authorities and other people to have Pokeballs available for sale at shops. There's more. I wanted to give these to you. Crane Memo 1. Crane Memo 2. They're documents on Shadow Pokemon that Professor Crane and I compiled. Please read them. Alright, against my better judgment, I will read them. Their snag system. Shadow Pokemon are victims of criminals who use them for misdeeds. They must be taken from their bad masters and protected. The most effective means of taking such Pokemon from criminals is the snag system developed by Cypher 5 years ago. It is an unforgivable act among trainers to steal another trainer's Pokemon, but there is no other way to save Shadow Pokemon. The snag system was originally designed to steal any Pokemon from trainers. We must immediately develop a system that snags only Shadow Pokemon and nothing else. The Aura Reader. It is impossible for ordinary people to distinguish Shadow Pokemon from regular Pokemon based on appearance. In developing a new snag system, our biggest challenge was devising some means of recognizing Shadow Pokemon immediately. We solved this challenge with a headset device that senses Shadow Pokemon. We named this headset the Aura Reader. So in other words, Ruri got the shaft from Coliseum. And no, against what other people seem to think, Michael is not Wes and Rui's son. It'd be kind of weird considering he's like 18 and Wes and Rui are like in their 20s. Listen, the part shop is over there. Hurry, big brother. God, don't zoom in on your face. This way, this way. And this is gonna go bad. Ouchies, Jovi fell down. Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry. Jovi is sorry, it wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. You've messed up with the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Sorry doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there. Yeah, you punk. You're with this munchkin, are you? Against my better judgment? Yeah. And it looks to me like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my Shadow Pokemon. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, meddling senior citizen. Take your preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? Mr. Varick, perhaps I should. Ha, and who do you think you are? So now you're gonna play the man and stop me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. He sends out Alakazam. Yeah, sorry dude, you're kind of fucked. Although you could have let me battle him. I probably would have gotten lucky enough to snag it at full health. Your power, where does it come from? Well, trade evolutions, buddy. You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. Remember this. Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let us be on our way. Thanks, Yoda. I mean, thank you. Ho, that hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We only did what had to be done, nothing more. Buddy, hook me up with an Alakazam. I want one too. What do you say? Sure, there are many hotheads around these parts, but picking on kids like you is going too far. But the guy that ran off, I don't remember seeing him around. I guess we'll go off to the parts shop, Jovi. Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Akari. So it was you. Jovi being harassed by that big strange man. Were you okay? Yep, strong people helped us. Big Brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important visit. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant today. Oh, you must be Jovi's older brother, Michael. I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother. Please, can I dump her off on you? Please? Jovi has been a very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. I find that surprising, to be quite honest. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Varick. He comes here by boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. Why? Because he's rich? I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try and imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are some rough customers about. Mia, we should be going. No! No! Take her! Get her out of my fucking sight! God damn it! The shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got the clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. What do you say? Hi, did you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go out to Dr. what was it now? Well, to that doctor's manor where he went. He said his grandson, Per, will be back from repairing the shop, the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up the sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. I suppose it doesn't matter, though. It's really quiet out here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. If you like, how about you like to help me while some time away? I've got an interesting tale to tell you that you may find interesting. Sure. When I was younger, I sailed the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled by the incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all Pokemon in our world, the one that I found to be most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon as of this point in the generation, you see. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Oh? You say that you are racing an Eevee? What fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. Yep, we get to evolve our Eevee straight away. We can choose the Water Stone, which will evolve it into Vaporeon, a bulky special attacker. Really good to have. Unfortunately, I don't think Vaporeon learns Surf in this game, as it is a HM move. Jolteon is very good. Gets moves like Thunder Wave. It's, I believe, the fastest Pokemon as of this point in the series. Firestone, Flareon, it's kind of useless. It's more physical when fire is completely special. The Moon Shard, you equip this to as Eevee's hold item and then level it up once, and it'll evolve into an Umbreon. It's good for taking hits, as you saw in Coliseum, but I don't think I want an Umbreon on my team. Espeon, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of Umbreon. It is the best special attacker in all of, I believe, the entirety of the Johto decks. So we have some really good items here. And out of the one I want, I'm thinking I want myself a Jolteon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with a Jolteon. All you have to do is just use it. Would you like to have the Thunderstone? I would indeed. Fine. You can have the Thunderstone, just like your Eevee. It's invaluable. You're so lucky, big brother. Jovi wants something too. And it would be criminal to not evolve it straight away. Unfortunately, that means we're no longer getting the same type of attack bonus from Tackle, but that's fine. Eevee is already evolving. And this is the best fucking idea ever. You start with an Eevee, and you choose what you want it to evolve into. It's fucking beautiful. But just like that, Eevee evolved into Jolteon. Did I see that Teddy Ursa picked up? No, I didn't. And a rotating bridge sounds like the worst idea I've ever heard of. Especially having a house on the other side of that bridge. Well, we were just told the bridge was out of commission. So those people were probably stranded for like days. Phew, that settles it. All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop is ours. Huh? You need a machine part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kamiko's. My grandpa gets excited over some new mechanical thing he solved like a shot. Never mind. The shop or his grandson and me. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking after him. Pear is one of the people in Coliseum. He was the guy in the under that was supplying parts to Net. Sorry, we were out. A machine part you said you needed, right? And I would totally like to have a vault like that. Here it is, here it is. This is it. Here you go. It's a rare item, that machine part. It took a while to get in. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? Huh? The H-Cube's lab director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon. I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it would happen again? I hope the lab director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Well, we got the machine part, but I think I want to go ahead and get into some fights. There's some trainers around here that we can actually get into a couple of battles with. The sea is wide, it's fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon it'll make you weep. What's up, kid? Were you captivated by my singing? I'll have you know, I placed second in the Krabby Club's music contest. No. Oh, you weren't? Let me guess. You came for a Pokemon battle, right? If you can beat me, you'll get something good. Alright. So here we're actually getting into our first double battle. He's going to be sending out Whismur and Meryl. Unfortunately, Jolteon doesn't have an electric-type move, so unfortunately, Jolteon won't be doing much of anything. But we do want to go ahead and get into some battles so we can lower the heart gauge of Teddiursa. And we might as well just bite and then Shadow Blitz. And something new is you'll see when Teddiursa attacks. Shadow Blitz is super effective against every type, but it's not very effective against other Shadow Pokemon. Not only that, but trainers react to when their Pokemon is hit by a move. And at the end of the turn, there's a chance that Teddiursa will go into reverse mode instead of at the start of the turn, unlike Coliseum. And reverse mode will deal recoil damage to Teddiursa each time it's used. So I'll go ahead and call Teddiursa again. You show me who's best. We got $96 for winning. Man, you're broke. Wow, who would have thought it? Me lose to a kid like you? Now, if this were singing, I'd have you beat. But I promise, I'll give you this, kid. We get TM45. I want to say that's attract. Yeah. Pretty good for an early game. It's also kind of ironic that this fucking big buff guy gives it to you. I don't think I'll be using it myself. Like in Coliseum, you can't teach TMs to Shadow Pokemon. Something else of note is we can now explore over here. And over here is the Pokemon Center. Hello, welcome to our Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. I mean, it's the Pokemon Center, you know how it works. And I actually want to stop in our PC because it's actually different than the one in Coliseum. I mean, it's the same general system, but it looks different. You still have to put items in storage. That doesn't get rectified until Diamond and Pearl. What do you say? If you go up here, there's just something up here. I don't think anyone gives it anything. Gives you anything. Yeah, nothing really a note up here. It's mainly if you just want to heal. Over here is the Pokemon Mart. We were told that we'd be able to buy Pokeballs here. Oh, welcome to my Pokemon Mart. And what was I supposed to say? Oh, it doesn't matter. I finally become the owner of a Pokemon Mart. Oh no, what am I saying? I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome to our Pokemon Mart. How may I serve you? We cannot buy Pokeballs yet, despite us being told that we can. However, we can buy potions. Will restore your Pokemon by 28 points. Antidotes heals poison, heals burn, heals freeze, completely useless, and paralyzed. I'm not gonna buy anything right now, but figured I'd tell you what's here. I believe upstairs there's another clerk. Oh no, but there's a lady with a Munchlax, one of the new Generation 4 Pokemon. I've decided to retire from selling herbal medicine. It's become too hard for me to gather the ingredients, you see. It's not an easy task working one's way through tall grass, searching among rocks, and so on. It's too physically taxing for me. Munchlax evolves into Snorlax. So it's a pretty cool detail that you can see another instance of a baby Pokemon. Now look here, boy. The Krabby Club is only open to tough trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you beat me in a battle. Let's go for it. We got ourselves another battle. And he sends out Wingull and Lotad. Wingull being a water flying and Lotad being a grass water type. Let's just go ahead and bite Wingull. And Teddy Ursa learned a new move, Lick. I actually like this move a lot. Just because it's fucking goofy. And we took out that Lotad with relative ease. Now here's Lick. Just a fucking giant tongue. Oh, we actually got the paralyze off of that. What? Just a high poly fucking tongue. And it's even better if you have a fucking like Lickitung or something use it. I mean, you can transfer in a Lickitung. Obviously not in this. Training isn't available to you during the main story. It is open during the post game, as it is in Coliseum. You're quite strong, I must admit. I sense a fantastic potential in you as a trader of Pokemon. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon grow. It is up to you to put in the effort. Also, there's no rule forbidding anyone but tough trainers from entering the Krabby Club. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little prank on you. Hahaha. Well, it backfired on your case because I kicked your ass. I like these guys a lot. When the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we selling men can do except sit around and mope. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. When everyone's scared witless of what's out in the sea, there's some cruiser guy leaving port on some super luxury cruiser. That's a surprise, matey. I'd say so, matey. It'd take someone really rich, and I don't mean just rich, but stinking rich to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Don't you agree, matey? I'd say so, matey. When someone's talking, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. Gah. Just funny little flavor text. And here we are in the Krabby Club. Yeah, Mr. Varric's footing the tab again today. Yeah, I'm going to gorge myself. I slept in and missed my ship. It turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is that cargo ship that went missing. It made me sit up and notice how fate can turn on the littlest things. Well, a while ago, I saw this obviously wealthy old gent and his sidekicks go upstairs into the VIP section. Seems the old guy's the talk of the town these days. Yeah, let's hear it, razzle dazzle. Those girls are the top-billed duo of the Krabby Club. They call themselves the Magicians. They can sing, they can dance, they can do a decent magic act too. They're a triple threat and we idolize them. Oh aye, you're the greatest magicians. Whoa, hold up, you're too young to appreciate these seats up close, lad. But here's the thing, there's nothing stopping us from going on stage. Tra-la-la, my dancing is entertaining, or is entrancing. We're working out, if you want an autograph, make it later. But yeah, they don't care that I'm on stage. Hi guys, I'm the main act. I'll have you know that using a sun curtain is the worst decision you could ever make. Okay, I'm just being stupid. We go up here. I'm making my debut today, I'm so nervous. I don't relish the thought of going on stage after the Magicians. They're the top act here, after all. The Krabby couple are sure calm, though. They're stage veterans and it shows. Humph. We're the veteran act of Krabby Club. We've been here the longest. Our Pokemon Twosome act remains the world's best for all time. We certainly won't be upstaged by upstarts like the Magicians on stage now. My Krabby couple, Crabbilly and Crabbetty, are energized for a great show. Isn't that right, eh? Crabbilly, Crabbetty. Krabby. If you wish to see our act, then let it be on the stage. It is called the Krabby Club, after all. If we go down here, we got ourselves an item we can steal. A super potion restores 50 HP. A lot more than what you're going to need at this point. And what do you say? Usually if no ship comes up to the harbor, my business dries up. But thanks to Mr. Varric, business is booming. Every day the man treats everyone to a free meal and drinks. That Mr. Varric is like a bottomless sack of money. Let's go upstairs to see if we can see the man himself. Oh, it's the kid from earlier. Thank you, Mr. Coolman. Jovi thanks you for saving Jovi earlier. Oh, is that all? That was merely putting a fool in his place. Don't worry about it. Hi, how are you doing? Let's have a look at that Jolteon you're with. Seems to like you very much. Your Jolteon seems very happy that it's with you. Yeah, Eevee starts with max happiness. That elderly gentleman with the entourage in the back, that would be Mr. Varric. He must be quite the VIP, probably. He's been letting everyone in town feast on his money just because he'll be staying here for a while. What do you say? Mr. Varric tends to his many important business undertakings from Gation Port. We do a lot of traveling from here. When we get some rare time off, we like to relax and unwind leisurely. I'll ask that you keep it quiet and refrain from disturbing us. Can we talk to him from here? We can't actually speak to him, I don't think. No. Maybe from this side. Nope. You can't speak to him, but he is here. He won't be here forever. I just thought I'd show you that here now, but we are done here. There's still a lot more to do in Gation Port. Let's go ahead and take that those rotating bridges now that they're fixed. We step on this side, and it should rotate over to this house. Let's see what they have to say, because I'm curious to know what they have to say about the fact that the bridge is broken. There's an island far from the coast of Gatian Port. It's surrounded by vicious ocean currents. However, no one can go near. Of course, everyone around these parts knows better than to go near that island in the first place. Okay. You didn't seem to care that you were stranded at your house for a couple of days. Go ahead and step on here again. And we'll make our way over here. Hi, welcome, youngsters. No words need to be spoken, no questions need to be asked. We shall battle, yes? Sure. I could ask her. A battle with a fussy lad like you is one to be savored. Let's go. We're battling casual guy Kyle. He sends out Talo and Ladybug. And what do you know it? There's a shadow Pokemon on the field. It is Ladybug. These are shadow Pokemon that you can miss. We're just gonna go ahead and lick and see if we can get the paralysis. Take down Talo, no problem at all, because Jolteon is just that damn good. See if we can get lucky with lick. Yes, we do indeed get the paralysis, and we go into reverse mode. Shadow Shed. I'm not entirely sure what that does off the top of my head. It's been a minute since I played the game. I guess I will show this really quick while we're here. By using Call when you're wasting a turn. When it's not a Shadow Pokemon, unlike in Coliseum, it'll simply just raise the accuracy. So it gives it a little bit more usage. And you're using Shadow Blitz, I'm guessing on Jolteon? Yeah. We are going to go ahead and Sand Attack, and we're just going to let Teddiursa whittle it down. That way I don't risk killing it. Although, I'm sure Tackle won't kill it, so I guess we can do that, and then on Teddiursa's turn, we can throw a Pokeball. I mean, we don't have a lot of Pokeballs anyway, but we can at least try our luck. One, 2, 3, and we got Ladybug. Would you lose? No, sir. $300 and Ladybug joined our party. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. That machine that you have on your arm, it's quite the get-up. The way the light pulse and all that, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there that you'd taken my Pokemon. You know, lad, ever since I battled with you, I've been missing a Pokemon. It's important, precious even, Pokemon I'd gotten as a gift. Do you have any idea what became of it? I know nothing of the sort. You go ahead and step on the switch. We are able to go up this way. Also, I'm pretty sure Teddiursa is, or not Teddiursa, Ladybug is still paralyzed from the battle. But I'd rather not use it right now because I'd prefer to get Jolteon some levels. And in the box here, we found 3 Pokeballs. Pretty generous. And we're going to go into here. Because over here we have 1 potion. Pretty nice to have. It's also why I didn't buy any, because we don't really need them yet. We have another item box right here. One paralysis heal. Or paralyze heal, however you want to pronounce it. And if we keep going up... Whew. Now, you're a rare child. Most people would take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Ho 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 ho. And this is payback for my little sister always fucking annoying me. You get to take the stairs with me. Love how we're just stealing Pokemon in front of our fucking kid sister. We found one Awakening completely useless. I'm probably never going to use it, and in fact, I might even end up selling it. What do you have to say? When I look down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened as I'm being sucked down. By the sensation of falling, it grows on you. We'll keep going up. And we have reached the top of it, and just check out that view. That's actually really nice looking, especially with these graphics. And over here, we have ourselves a trainer. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Somebody give me a wickedly tough Pokemon, I'll test it out on you. And we go all the way back downstairs, just to battle. She sends out Zubat and Poochyena. And when do you know it, there's a Shadow Pokemon, Poochyena. Pretty decent Dark type. Like Coliseum, there are a lot more limited options than in XD. However, Poochyena is a pretty good Pokemon to have on the team if you want it. Just a lot of its good moves are later on down the line. So there's that if you want to raise one. And you go for Teddiursa. I guess we'll bite and then call it Teddiursa. Shadow Hold makes it so you can't switch out. And Teddiursa regained the move Metal Claw. We'll keep whittling down this Poochyena. See if I can get it paralysis off it. Thankfully, I don't need to worry about killing it because Jolteon is a special attacker and Lick doesn't do much to it anyway. And I don't need to worry about it killing itself. And it's paralyzed. This is the perfect time to catch it. You're using Shadow Hold again. It simply makes it so you can't switch out. And I guess on Teddiursa's turn, we'll call. One, 2, 3. Got him. Poochyena was caught. I mean, there are a lot better options in XD if you don't want to use a Mightyena. Because at some point we will be able to purify Pokemon a lot sooner than you actually were able to in Coliseum. What was that all about? I joined that organization because they said they'd give me a strong Pokemon, something that's not like the usual ones. Well, what was so tough about that? I was conned. I don't think there's anything else up here. No, don't look like it. So, back downstairs we go. This will take us all the way back down to the bottom. And we are free to leave Gatian Port. That's the main reasons I wanted to come here. I'm going to stop at the Pokemon Center though and quickly heal. Oh, there's another house right here. What do you have to say? Oh, you have a Magnemite. I've lived in Gatian Port for many, many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand or luxurious. That cruiser looks capable of sailing anywhere around in the world. I would surely love to sail on it. And he's got a Pikachu and a Ludicolo on the wall. And we gotta rotate the bridge all the way. And now we're free to go. This is the worst idea for a bridge. Not like it's cool, don't get me wrong, like a rotating bridge. But it's horrible in execution because the minute the bridge breaks, you're screwed. Especially if you're having housing on the other side. Because at that point, the two people that are living there are just stranded. But anyway, let's head back to the Pokemon HQ lab. Oh, Michael, could you wait 1 second? I found some more memos I wrote up with the director. I think you should have them, Michael. You obtained Crane Memo 3, 4, and 5. They'll give you basic information about Shadow Pokemon. I'd like you to read them over at least once. Okay, we shall. Crane Memo 3, the Snag Machine. The Aura Reader's development made it possible to create a workable new Snag Machine. We realized that we can integrate the Aura Reader with the original Snag Machine developed by Cypher. The Aura Reader can be made to sound a warning and prevent the Snag Machine from working if a regular non-Shadow Pokemon is targeted. The likelihood of the Snag Machine being abused should be diminished. However, one must always be vigilant and must be treated with caution. Purification. Once captured, Shadow Pokemon must have their hearts reopened in a process called purification so that they may return to their original normal state. The best known method of purification was to have the Shadow Pokemon spend time with a trainer and allow their hearts to gradually reopen. However, because it requires Shadow Pokemon to be with the trainer, this method placed a limit on the number of Pokemon that could be treated. We needed a process for efficiently purifying the many Shadow Pokemon. Our studies have led us to the idea of the Purified Chamber. The Purified Chamber. The Purified Chamber is a radical new concept that differs from the usual purification method of having Shadow Pokemon be with a trainer constantly. It represents a new approach that places Shadow Pokemon among regular Pokemon so that they become purified naturally. Much time is still needed to make this concept real. We need to acquire systems, collect data, and make adjustments. We eagerly look forward to seeing the Purified Chamber concept in operation. Let's head back up and see Lily. The only other person here with a normal name. Welcome back, Michael. Was Jovi well behaved? We ran the errand like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Thank you. With this component, we can finally get down to the finishing touches on the purified chamber. I should take this to the purified chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it. Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it. Michael, how's your shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progresses if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has its heart gauge fallen to 0? Not yet. Oh, but by the time the purified chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart, but that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. If the purified chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get it finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There's a village called Gale, and the village is the Relic Stone, which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear, but I also think it's something that only you can do. Well, dear, will you go to Gale Village? Sure. Thank you. You know, Michael, I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable. Reading sucks. Gale is southeast from here. It's not very close. Go see a man named Egan there. The Relic Stone, which is used for the purification ceremony, is under the care of a man named Egan. I will get in touch with him so that he knows you're coming, Michael. I will do my best to get the purification chamber finished while you're gone. Please be careful, Michael. Will do. And that means we're finally free! We are free! From the clutches that is our kid sister. About fucking time. I'm going to get out of here before she realizes that I'm going off by myself to some faraway place. Let's make our way to Gale Village. Yeah, we're already going here this early on into the game. And there's a chest waiting for us. We got one Pokeball. I guess that makes up for the one we used to catch Poochyena. This is Gale Village. We're famous for the Relic Stone. You can consider this a retirement village. Elderly trainers and Pokemon lead quiet lives here. Here's the thing. Jolteon doesn't learn Thunder Wave until level 48. However, if we go into here, well, we have 2 items. We got a Super Potion. Pretty nice to have. We talk to you. Fool. Do you know who I am? I'm the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew? There was indeed. Which move should I teach? I can go ahead and teach Jolteon Thunder Wave right here and now. And indeed, I want to. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Tail Whip, but we already have one of Jolteon's final moves. This is also the main reason why I wanted Jolteon. It's one of the fastest Pokemon, period. So it's pretty much guaranteed to go first in every battle anyway. You have another Pokeball there. That I believe that brings us back up to 6. What do you say? I like the look of determination in your eyes. When other trainers lock eyes with each other, there's only one thing to do. Battle. Bring it. This gets my blood pumping. And we're fighting Fun Old Man Clur. He's got a Oddish and a Machop. Okay. Might as well lower our Teddiursa's heart gauge a little bit by getting into some more fights. I guess we'll go ahead and use Bite on the Machop. Well, no. We'll use Tackle on the Machop. And then we're going to go ahead and Shadow Blitz Oddish. Okay, pretty decent damage. Unfortunately, Jolteon's not really going to be doing much right now due to the fact that it doesn't know any electric type moves. Go into reverse mode. Damn it. Another thing as to why I didn't pick Espeon, even though Espeon is really good here, there's another Psychic type that we'll be able to obtain later on. The only thing that kind of sucks about Espeon is it doesn't learn Calm Mind in this game either. Even with move tutors in. And the TM for Calm Mind isn't obtained in the main story. If it's even obtained at all in the game, I'm honestly not sure about that. I bow to your skill. And we got 200 bucks for winning. A fine battle that was. Highly enjoyable indeed. Let's battle again sometime. Indeed we shall. We have the Pokemon there, same as usual. What do you say? Yes? Oh, you've come calling on Egan. Egan's house is right there, but he went out earlier and hasn't returned. He went off running off shouting something about someone coming or not coming. I can't quite remember though. If we head down here, there are 3 potions here. And what do you say? I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what was the matter, and I found something quite nice. I know, we should have a battle. If you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Yes, a fine answer. This is the same lady that had the Mighty N on the last game. And she now has a Poochyena in this game. And she calls this Poochyena her child. Yeah. It sounds kind of bad when you're putting it this way. We're gonna go ahead and bite you, and then we're gonna Shadow Blitz Poochyena. This should take out Poochyena, and indeed it did. Jolteon grew to level 12. Most impressive indeed. Got 200 bucks for winning. Man, beating out the elderly is profitable. That sounds so bad. I can't believe I just said that out loud. I'm so stupid. For winning, she gives us TM09. Which is Bullet Seed. Pretty decent move, I guess, early game. I believe it does. You hit a Pokemon 2 out of 5 times, it strikes its target in a row. I believe it's like 20 power, I want to say. Not very all that good, but it is early game, so it might be a lot more useful than it is. Just remember, TMs are not infinite use like they are in later gens. Unless this is BDSP. Sorry about that. Do you see this? My tailor brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll share one with you. We get a Mago berry. By leaving Agate Village and coming back, there will be a new berry for you to grab. It is quite nice, although it's not really all that good. What do you say? The daycare lady retired. But not to worry, her granddaughter stepped up to take over the daycare business. She went to bring the new girl here. What do you say? Hello, hello, I'm the name rater. You can consider me the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. And indeed, I do want to give a nickname to Jolteon, as I think I have one that's pretty good. I thought of the nickname Thor. for Jolteon. Is named after the god of thunder. Jolteon's a fast special attacker that mainly uses electric type moves. I think it's fitting. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and get out of here. And we got an ether. Say it with me, Fire Emblem fans. Ether. Over here we have... Oh, you're here to see Egan? I saw him tearing around the village in a huge rush a little earlier. Maybe Bella would know where he went. Go up the slope. What do you say? Oh, my, it's quite rare to see a child visitor in our village. Huh? Aren't I a kid too? I may be young in body, but old in heart. Sure. The villagers are all retired now, but they were all outstanding trainers in their younger days. That's why I came here. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of battling from the people here. My little brother trained here before, and he became very skilled. I hate losing to him. But when it gets right down to it, the more you battle, the tougher you become. So how about we battle? Bring it! Your eyes are creepy. You have a Zero and an Iggly buff. We'll go ahead and bite, and then Shadow Blitz. Zero just barely hangs on. However, Iggly buff should go down no problem. Togepi. You're gonna lower my attack. We'll go ahead and finish off the Azurill, and then we'll go ahead and Shadow Blitz Togepi. Critical hit when it wasn't even needed. That's how Pokemon is played, folks. They should take out Togepi. No, just barely hung on. Yeah, I guess we'll Shadow Blitz again, even though Jolteon is guaranteed to kill it. And another critical hit when it didn't even matter. I've got to learn if I'm losing to someone like you. I've got to study more about battling. What does that mean? What do you say? My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days, and then after I retire, I'm going to live here. To make that dream come true, I've got to become a lot tougher. To get a lot tougher, it takes battles, right? Yeah! Yahoo, much obliged, Oh, you said yeah, as in we're going to fight. Okay. Well, we are going to lower the heart gauge of Teddy Ursa this battle, so I guess it's fine. I guess we'll go ahead and bite you. Well, no. Because you're going to harden every turn. Down goes Wurmple pretty easily. Shadow Blitz should take it out. Poison Sting. Poison me, you won't. Take out the Silcoon, and then, you know, we're just gonna Metal Claw. Did about half damage, not bad. And we are in reverse mode yet again. You know, I'm just gonna keep you in reverse mode, honestly. I could call you and get that last little bit of the heart gauge down to 0, but honestly, no, actually I might as well just call you because we're at the end of the battle anyway. Teddy Ursa is good. It does evolve into Earth Ring, however, you're going to be using it for quite a bit as it evolves at level 30. You're better off using another Pokemon. Although I do recommend keeping it in your party until you have your final team member, as it is that good because of pickup. Losing a kid like you, my dream of becoming a champion is nothing but a pipe dream. And Teddy Ursa can now be purified. We'll go ahead and put Poochie in the lead. And let's go ahead to the Pokemon Center and heal off this poison. Thank you for waiting. We've restored all your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. So you're hoping I die. Good. Hear that one, Game Theory? Fucking make a video on how the fucking Pokemon Center lady wants you to die so you keep her in business. Even though Matt Pat retired, which is still kind of surreal to hear. Oh, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you'd say. Ah, so you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps Michael? I am indeed. Ah, just as I thought, you are Michael. We've been expecting you. We've got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify Shadow Pokemon. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why you should have seen the excitement and enthusiasm. Shouting, this calls for my services or some such. And he went running off to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready for our visitor from the Pokemon HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh? Oh, hello, dear. Our guest Michael has just arrived. Oh, so you're Michael. I've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. As you know, to purify a Shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt about it at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that's a long time ago. Well, let's go ahead and make our way to the Relic Stone. And let me just say, I really like the look of the snag machine in Pokemon XD than the one in Coliseum. The one in Coliseum would only work if you're wearing an outfit like Wes's. I don't think the snag machine from Coliseum would look as good on Michael if it were the same one. This one, it actually looks like a little bit more refined. What do you say? Oh gosh, there's no path out of the village this way. Whoa, don't startle me like that, or are you looking for a battle with me? Yeah, you're on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'll take it out on you. Bring it. He's sending out Tyrogue and Grimer, okay. And no, you cannot nickname Shadow Pokemon. I thought I should just point that out. Guess we'll go ahead and bite you, and then we're gonna Shadow Blitz Tyrogue. Down goes Tyrogue, no problem at all. I feel like Shadow Blitz gets a lot weaker as the heart gauge goes down. That's just my personal theory. You're using Harden. And Poochyana's gone to reverse mode. You're using Supersonic. And you're going on Jolteon. That one kind of sucks. We're going to go ahead and use Bite anyway, and then call Poochyana. What reverse mode does is it lets you get higher critical attacks. Or critical hits. When using, I believe it's just Shadow Blitz, or whatever the Shadow move is, and I think otherwise it's not really useful. You can't heal your Pokemon with it; it refuses to take the item, and I don't think you can take held items. And wow, this thing really has me wrapped around its finger. You really like using Supersonic. Just die already. Thank you, Jolteon. Do I have a bad sense of direction? It's nothing to make fun of. No, but I wanted your money. Came to have a look at the Relic Stone, but they won't let me in, and now I can't find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. Well, good luck. Hello and welcome to our Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Heal me, please. I'll help you purify your Shadow Pokemon by having a battle with you. Are you ready to get started? Yeah. Okay, then let's get with it. Gorps. Well, some things never change. He sends out Zigzagoon and Numel. I guess Bite and then Shadow Blitz. Poison Fang's not really all that good. You're using Tackle. Ooh, that actually did quite a bit. Poochyana doesn't have the best defenses in the world, so... Thor grew to level 13. And you're using Tackle. We did not gain a level. I should probably go heal Poochyana. And guess what? It has the ability Runaway. You want to know what that does in Coliseum or in Pokemon XD? You ready for this? Absolutely nothing, because there's no running away. Yeah. Welcome back, Orochi. Here we have another trainer. Yeah, we'll keep Thor in the party. Michael, aren't you? I heard about you from Egan. Let's battle right away. Thankfully, when it evolves, I think it becomes Intimidate, which is very nice for the start of the battle. Anyway, I would love to have, or at least Thundershock. It is a little bit of work having Jolteon dish out damage in the beginning because it doesn't have access to any good moves until a little bit later. But it's not, it still doesn't mean it's a bad Pokemon. Lotad just barely hangs on. And Poochyena has gone into hyper mode, or reverse mode. I'm still used to Coliseum with it being called hyper mode. Well, well, let this old woman come to the aid of pitiful Pokemon. Are you ready to begin? Yes. Whatever you say, lady. Cacnea and Slugma, okay. And you learned the move Howl. You know, I think I'm going to use that first turn. Raise my attack stat a little bit. Critical hit, nice. Slugma goes down, no problem. I think it has Flame Body for the ability, though. So we might end up getting burned. Nope. Wait, there's no repels in newer games? Are you kidding me? Oh dear, oh me, oh my. We found 2 burn heals. I'm gonna go heal. Hideyoshi, have you got an item for me, buddy? You are seriously slacking. At times an ordinary old man, and at others a plain senior citizen. But my true identity, the legendary trainer Egan beat me, but only him. I'm Kron. Now, for the sake of your shadow Pokemon, we shall have a hot battle. Bring it on. Whatever you say, Kron. Horsehead Abra. Thor and Poochyena. Okay. We're gonna take out this Abra like it's nobody's business. He's sending out Shroomish, Grass Poison type. See if we can get another crit. Nope. So we're probably going to be hit by the effect spore. No, actually. Whoa! Kill my shadow Pokemon, why don't you? Jolteon grew to level 14. Or Thor. And Shroomish flinched. Go ahead and use Bite again, and that should take down Shroomish. A hot battle that was. He gives us the cologne case. The case to hold the sense of giving cologne massages to Pokemon. Told that a scented cologne massage helps open the hearts of Pokemon. So that is a way we can use to buy our heart gauge to go down to 0. I personally will probably never use it, but it does work the same as it does in Coliseum. Let us go ahead and continue onward now that we have the our team is healed. Now let's catch up to Egan. Michael, welcome. Your shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and that has stayed with me ever since. Go Pikachu. Off we go to our first battle in 5 years. Let's keep things tight. Yeah, he just has a Pikachu. And the thing about Pikachu is apparently he's also Ash. Because his Pikachu was level 50 in the last game, but is only level 12 here. He's just pretty much a punching bag. But he does know Thunderbolt, but thank God I have Voltosaur. I'm not sure why I didn't go for Poochyena, but I ain't complaining. And you go into reverse mode. Oh, bravo, I say, bravo. Get 120, 1,200 Pokédollars for winning. My goodness, that was a white-hot experience, our battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Pika Pika. Now let's see how your Shadow Pokemon is doing. This Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open the Shadow's Pokemon's heart completely. Let's purify Teddiursa. And I don't know why Dolphin's having a problem trying to do the purification thing when it did it just fine before. Teddiursa opened the door to its heart. Regain the move Return. And regain the move Refresh. I will not be giving it a nickname because I don't plan on using it on my full team. Well done, that Pokemon has finally returned to its former self. For the time being, we should return to my house. This is cause for celebration. You successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, we can't be too happy with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Agate up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said that it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his friend thought up. I wonder where the kidnappers have made off with Professor Crane. It must be worrisome for you too. About that abduction, dear. Didn't you need to mention what Vander saw? Hmm? Ah, yes, that's right. I needed to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle, which is a place for training trainers. Vander claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert where few people dare to tread. Sounds intriguing, yes? Mount Battle is to the northeast. Please be sure to visit it. I'm gonna try something. And this might just break the game. It's not a config, it's in... Let's see if this... Oh yes, Michael, may I have your PDA number? Fine, if I hear of anything, I will make certain to get in touch with you. And it seems like it's fine, although that guy just kind of popped into the area. But it seems like the white screen thing works. Let's go to Mount Battle, and a place for Pokemon battling training that is always open to trainers. Until it isn't open for trainers. Well, then we meet at Gatian Port. Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained this status. But now, I've taken to questioning my motive for regaining power. I wonder, what am I fighting for? I ponder if I'm putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path. Pokeball, 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 Pokeball. We got one full heal. We are unable to buy that yet. It's pretty nice to have early on. What do you say? Should I go for it? Maybe I'm not ready for this. I'm having trouble deciding if I should take the Mount Battle Challenge or not. What should I do? Let's head inside. Let's see what we got here. You can earn Poke coupons even while you're training. Mount Battle is a cool place. But they're supposed to be training rookies right now, so they won't let you take the challenge as usual. I'm going to collect Poke Coupons so I can get some new moves for my Pokemon. See that man in white sitting on the bench? He teaches Pokemon moves in exchange for Poke Coupons. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Be it a move that was never learned or a move that was once learned and forgotten. If moves are what Pokemon need, I'm the man. All it takes are some Poke Coupons for me, the move teacher, so to teach your Pokemon those moves you want and a whole lot more. Yep, here's where the move tutor is. Jolteon can relearn the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, Helping Hand, Stand Attack, all for 1,000 Poke Coupons. You, however, cannot use it on Shadow Pokemon. Hold on, that's a Shadow Pokemon. Even I can't teach it new moves. However, Teddiursa can remove the learners Scratch, Leer, and Lick. Welcome to Mount Battle. Would you care to take our challenge for training? You battle until you're knocked out. Unfortunately, we're not open to the public right now. These facilities are closed for training novice trainers. Oh, you're not here to train? You came to see Vander, one of our area leaders. Actually, Vander is in charge of the rookie training section. He's inside right now. If you're in a hurry, you may enter through here. Oh, I just finished training, but the challenger's already here? What to do, I don't know what to do. You send out Wurmple and Wingull. Okay, I can handle this. I believe at level 15, Jolteon learns a move, and I'm hoping it's Thunder Shock. Down goes Wingull. Poochyena is using Shadow Blitz. This should not take down Wurmple. We'll go ahead and call Poochyena this turn. And its heart gauge is 0. I knew it. We weren't ready. Oh, you came to see Vander, so I wasted the battle on you? Vander is teaching some rookie trainers in a zone up ahead. Poochyena can now be purified. So with that done, we're going to put Ladybug on the front. I'm really nervous. I wonder if I can make it as a trainer. So I hold a Pokemon in my right hand like this. Oh, forget it. I'll just try instead of thinking about it. Cradle. I guess you're gonna cradle yourself to sleep when I'm done with you. You regain Aerial Ace. Yeah, that's... I don't know why I just used it on Swablu. Because that's going to do next to nothing to it. And now it's going to do even less damage. But hey, Ladybug can not normally learn Aerial Ace. I don't think, so it's pretty good. And we'll just Shadow Blitz. Swablu flinched. Ladybug should be able to take it out relatively easily. Or maybe not. It's pathetic. Oh yeah, you would go into reverse mode from that. Don't worry, Jolteon's got you covered. Down goes Swablu. You're making me lose confidence. You're way too strong to be training in Area 1. Huh? You came to see Vander? Oh, no wonder. I think Vander is still teaching out here. You may even see him in the next zone. Indeed we did. That's right, in a double battle it's important that you understand the attributes and abilities of two Pokemon together. Okay, Vander, it makes sense. Oh, are you a knockout battle challenger? I hate to disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge right now. We're in training, you see. Oh, Egan sent you to see me? Oh, to hear about the desert. Understood. I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, I just got a little request. Just on appearance, you look to be an outstanding trainer. I'm certain my eyes aren't deceiving me, so here's my request. To finish off my novice trainer session, I'd like you to treat him to a battle. Thank you for training with me. Yeah, man. Whatever you say, Bardo. He's sending out Dodo and Spoink. Here's the funny thing about Spoink. If it stops bouncing, it dies. So let's kill it. Bye, Spoink. And we just killed it. Jolteon grew to level 15, or Thor grew to level 15, and it does not learn a move. I could have sworn it did. And Shadow Blitz didn't do it. Jack diddly shit. Let's go ahead and just finish this off and then call Ladybug. Just like in Coliseum, completion is purifying Shadow Pokemon. Just as I thought, that was a well-played battle. Why, it made me want to jump in and join the fray too. Anyways, we should talk, but this isn't the place for that. Let's go back to reception. In the desert south of here, there's a Cypher research facility it's been there since the Shadow Pokemon incident. It seemed to be abandoned for a long time, but recently I've seen groups of shady characters going inside. This is where the research lab was at. Shady characters were seen at the lab in the desert in the south. Are they somehow connected to Professor Crane's abduct? Hi, Michael. Doing good? Egan called today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at the Agate Pokemon Mart. You won't have to worry about running out anymore. Good luck, Michael. Sweet. Let's go to Agate Village, because we need to go there anyway, because we can now purify Poochyena. How are we doing on Ladybug, though? Brave nature, and Poochyena's a gentle nature. Teddiursa is hardy, so that's a pretty good nature, if you're planning on using it. But however, I am not. Even with the native, I don't know why it does that. It like has a problem purifying shadow Pokemon in this game for some reason. Or Dolphin does, at least. I only had to run a full Brave Team and Troll Pallets on Emerald because of dumb combat gimmicks it has. Poochyena regains the move Dig and Heal Bell. A move it can't normally learn. And it's gonna get a couple of levels. Level 11. Level 12. Alright, let's get out of here. I do want to go ahead and buy some Pokeballs. Fuck 'em, I just added Pokeballs to a choice for selection of trainer merchandise. We are actually going to buy... We'll buy 10 of them. And we get a free Premier Ball. We have 7 potions. We'll get 5. And 3 super potions in case we get into some hard fights. But I'd rather just heal if I can. Money, I believe, is a lot more plentiful in XD than it was in Colosseum. Even without the amulet coin, so that's at least nice. But look where it is. And I do want to bring something up, because I feel like this adds on to my point right now. Well, here we have this first. We are sextuplets. We are. We strike terror throughout the land, for we are the Hexagon Brothers. I love these guys. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5? That's it. 5? Aren't we missing someone? That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try this time. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? What did I say again? There is someone missing. But anyway, he'll return soon enough, I'm sure. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on that suspicious kid. Hey, you brat. This is no kiddie playground. We've been away a while, but this here's real estate belonged to Cypher for many a year. If you don't quit scurrying around, we'll have to tell your mummy. If you don't want that to happen, then run along home. It's a truck used by the gang that abducted Professor Crane. It looks like a shiny Genesect. Tell me it doesn't. Here, I will even put a picture of shiny Genesect on screen to prove my point. Tell me it does not look fairly similar. Like, look. It's, like, pretty similar. Other than the gun and all that being silver. the main body, it looks like a shiny Genesect. Anyway, I can remove this image now. Oh god, no. Anyway, each of these guys has a shadow Pokemon for you to snag. We will be battling all of them. You can battle them infinitely. That look on your face, it says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. Alright, then I'll play with you I'll play with you to while away the time if you want. Alright, bring it on. We are battling Cypher P on Red 6. So we know Cypher is back in town. He sends out Slugma and Houndour. And I still have Ladybug on the field. His shadow Pokemon is Houndour. And it's a really good Pokemon, actually. Fire Dark type. If you do not want Umbreon and you want a Fire type, definitely pick up Houndour. It's a pretty good Pokemon. I've used it on several occasions. However, I have another Pokemon in mind that I would rather use. We are going to go ahead and paralyze it, though. He's going to Shadow Blitz on Ladybug. I don't know why he didn't go for Jolteon, but I'm not complaining. And Ladybug is just pathetically weak. And it's probably dead. No, he's going for Jolteon. Okay, that's interesting. Ladybug's in reverse mode. That's fine. We'll call him... It's almost ready to be purified. I think Houndour is a cute Pokemon too. Too bad they're not good late game. It is pretty good in this game, I will say. And down goes Ladybug. There's our first fainted Pokemon. I guess Teddy Ursa, go. Look at you tanking a Shadow Rush, Jolteon. I guess return. Down goes Slugma. Houndour is paralyzed. We'll go for a tackle again, and then I guess on Teddy Ursa's turn, we're gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball. One, 2, 3, got him. What's up? You're not supposed to be tough. I guess I helped to while away some time. If we go in here, check it out. We have some free stuff in here. We got 3 Pokeballs. Pretty nice. And we have another item. A Super Potion. Pretty nice to have. Unfortunately though, there's no PC in here to heal anymore. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8? Now there's more of us. Brothers, beware. There may be spies among us. Hey, look, it's that kid again. One thing that is kind of nice is if we go into here, the main part of the Shadow Pokemon Lab, there's now a healer here, where there previously wasn't in Coliseum. Go on home already, or you may be looking to have a battle with me. Yeah, let's do it then. We are now battling Cypher P on Blue 6. He sends out Horsey and Goldeen. This guy is a trainer of especially of notice to me particular because he has a Shadow Pokemon that I want on my team. But for right now, let's just go ahead and beat the crap out of him. And I'm sorry, Ladybug, if you can't take out a fucking Horsey with an Aerial Ace, which you get same type attack bonus out of, you're not good. You're especially not good, because you might just die again. You better not disappoint me, son of a bitch. Ha! That was pathetically bad, bro. I'm better off just Shadow Blitzing. Down goes Goldeen. He sends out Spheal. This is a Shadow Pokemon. And I actually want to add this to my team. Spheal is a Ice Water type. It evolves into Walrein. Pretty good Pokemon. The only downside is it doesn't learn Surf in this game. But I can get by without not having Surf. Come on, Ladybug. You're pathetically bad. Go ahead and paralyze Spheal. And I'm surprised he didn't just kill Ladybug. Although Spheal is still faster than Ladybug. Shadow Wave is a new type of Shadow move. It hits both opponents. Come on! Alright, now we can go ahead and start weakening down Spheal. So even while paralyzed, Spheal is still faster than Ladybug. That's hilarious. See if we get lucky with a flinch. Or maybe it was a speed tie. Either way, Ladybug finally goes down. If you could go into reverse mode, that'd be nice. Whoa! Critical hit. You know what? We're just gonna throw a Pokeball. One, 2, 3. Nice, we got Spheal. Uppity brat. Spheal joined our party. And that's all well and good. When I get serious, the consequences can be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. And Ladybug can now be purified. Good, because I don't want to ever use that thing again. We're gonna put Spheal in the party. Let's go ahead and heal. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and purify Ladybug. Cypher's old lab back in operation. Professor Crane may be held there. Well, I'm sure he'll be alright for a little bit longer while we go purify. There's a Pokemon that may open the door to its heart. Yeah, and I'm not even seeing a way to fix it. I am not going to give a nickname to Ladybug. Anyway, we're going to go into here. And we're actually going to drop off... Oh, it's very off-centered. Probably because I'm forcing 16 by 9. If I do it auto, then yeah, it fixes that. Anyway, we're going to drop off Poochyena and Ladybug. I'm going to keep Teddy Ears in the party always because I like free items. Obviously, the game's not meant to be played in 16 by 9 widescreen, so that's why a lot of the stuff isn't exactly right. No, we'll just keep it in auto. It doesn't need to be 16 by 9. But let us make our way back to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Or the Cypher Lab, as it's called in this game. And let's go ahead and get into a battle with a new, shiny new Feel against Bro6. Brow6. He sends out Hoot Hoot and Baltoy. And when you know it, Baltoy is a shadow Pokemon, a really good Pokemon, and I almost considered it for my team, but I think I have a better idea for what I want on my team. It is a ground psychic type. When it evolves, it becomes a Claydol, levitate for the ability, and it's a great user of Earthquake. One of the best, actually. It is really nice to use. If you recommend getting it, I would recommend, if you can try, go for a neutral nature. That way it can make use of both physical and special attack. And I don't think I'll be able to paralyze it this time, which is kind of unfortunate. You're using Shadow Mist. I believe that lowers evasion. Yep. Shadow Wave is special, just so you know. It's a pretty nice move. And it hits both of Pokemon. It also ties into what I was saying about the physical special split kind of being a thing. It was originally first introduced in this game, because Shadow is all one type. Go ahead and use Tackle again. And then, you're gonna use Shadow Mist again. I guess we're gonna try Thunder Waving, even though I'm pretty sure that won't work. And we're gonna throw a Pokeball. Let's see if we can get him first try. One, two, three. Nice. Now you've done it. And he just plops on the floor. We might look like it, but we are busy. But do you want to play anyway? Well, then this is what I'll do. He sends out Electric and Chinchou. We are gonna bite you, and then we're just gonna Shadow Mist, or Shadow Wave. Steel regained the move Water Gun, which is pretty nice. But I would rather use Shadow Wave anyway, because it's a little bit of chip damage. And you're using Supersonic, but you missed. Electrike should go down this turn. And it did pretty respectable damage. You're sending out Mareep. And it's his Shadow Pokemon. Mareep is another pretty good Pokemon if you decide not to go to Jolteon. I mean, I used Ampharos quite a bit during my playthrough of Coliseum, and it worked out just fine for me there. However, it is on the slower side, so don't be surprised if it's attacking last in a battle. But it is pretty bulky to cover up the speed. And finally, Thor is learning Thundershock. We're getting rid of Tackle immediately. Finally, we can get usage out of its special attack stat. We're gonna go ahead and bite, and then... Actually, no. We're gonna Thunder Wave, and then we might as well have Steel Water Gun. You're using Shadow Blitz. You're going for Thor. Okay. Pretty respectable damage. Go ahead and bite, and I guess on Field's turn, we're going to go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it. One, two. Oh, we got our first breakout. First of many, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Jolteon gets Paralyze Heal here. But Bite did pretty good damage. And you're using Shadow Blitz again. It's pretty low. Let's go ahead and try catching him. One, two, three. Got him. I hate brats. We try to look busy, but we actually have nothing to do. So it's not like we need to worry about any enemies in this desert. And we're stealing the healer yet again. Little kid like you should run on home to mommy. That's the best. Perp 6. Coughing and Grimer. Not to worry. We can finally use Thundershock, and boy oh boy, is it going to be nice. Boom, it's dead. You're sending out Tentacool. Looks like a prime target for my Thundershock. Yeah, we might as well just keep using Shadow Wave for a little bit of chip damage. Not that Jolteon needs the chip damage anymore. Gulpin. It's a Shadow Pokemon. Okay, it didn't really do much to Gulpin. But it did do a little bit more to Grimer. We are going to go ahead and bite Gulpin. And we might as well finish off Grimer. Pretty respectable damage. If it could flinch, that'd be nice. Hey! Go ahead and use Water Gun. This should take out Grimer. I guess Shadow Mist. And you flinched again. We're gonna try Thunder Shocking, and I'm feel certain we're gonna try catching you. One, two, three. Got him. Gulpin is ours. Oh, mama, I've lost. And he just also plops onto the ground. You're just Brat, why are you so strong? Last but not least, we six brothers are bound by brotherly love sixfold. Our solidarity are sixfold. Our food bill is sixfold too. Come on, kid, I'll take you with my sixfold power. Gree6 would like to battle. Apparently it was too hard for him to spell green. Oddish and Cagnia, we're dealing with a bunch of grass types. Ooh, Teddy Ursa picked up an item. We'll have to grab that after the battle. But I think we should get Feel the hell of dodge, and we go into Houndour. Because it's a fire type. Even though it's not really very effective, I think I am better off using Thundershock. You're going out for Absorb, probably on Feel if I were to guess. No, you were going for Jolteon. It's interesting. Were you going out with Absorb on Oddish? No, you both really wanted Jolteon. Maybe we're better off using Bite. We can't really use any type of fire move. But Shadow Blitz is still super effective, and it should kill Cacnea pretty easily, although Cacnea is pretty bulky. You were sending out Shroomish. Cacnea just barely hung on. Actually, no. We'll have you bite that, take down the Cacnea, and Houndour will go ahead and just use Shadow Blitz on a Shroomish. Lotad, Water Grass type. Jolteon should be able to take out Shroomish. Indeed he does. Pineco is his next Pokemon. You see what I'm saying about fucking Houndour? He's so goddamn strong. And in a game with limited options, it's really good. But here's his Shadow Pokemon, Seedot. A pretty good Bullet Seed user early game. I'm pretty sure it comes knowing Bullet Seed once you start opening up its moves. Well, we'll go ahead and use Bite, and then while we're here, we might as well try and take out Pineco. Although Pineco does evolve into Fortress, so it is a pretty solid wall. so I'm not overly sure that Shadow Rush will kill it. Did about half. Not bad. C-Dot flinched. You're using Tackle. Are you going to go into reverse mode? You are not. We are going to paralyze you, and then we might as well take out Planko this turn. Good shit. Shadow Wave. It's only really going to hurt Jolteon. But even then, it didn't really do much to him. However, it only does 1 damage to Houndour. That is one benefit of having a Shadow Pokemon on the team. Houndour, I guess I'll just call you. One, 2, 3. Got him. This is nothing. Our brotherly love is nothing like this. Teddy Urso, what you got for us? An antidote? Nice, I'll take it. Let's go ahead, go around here, see if we got ourselves an item that we can take. Any free items? Anything at all? Nope, unfortunately, this isn't that game. Next time on Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. We're gonna be going through the Shadow Pokemon Lab and see if we can figure out what happened to Professor Crane. See you guys then.